The media greatly influences society. They inform people about what is happening. It permeates people's lives by creating their own criteria and opinions. In this way, the media moves the masses, creating different social movements.
For over 60 years, the people of Ambazonia were deprived of such privileges. The privilege to enhance their own criteria and opinion. They have suffered cultural genocide for 6 long decades, but not in this age and not with undaunted ABC Amber News on board.
You must understand that wars are fought and won in the media. The speed of the revolution on Ambazonia's quest for freedom cannot be explained without highlighting the diligent use of the media.
Franco-Cameroon colonizers, among other strategic moves, weaponized the media against Ambazonia for so long, and they continue to do so even today. The question would be, how much do the oppressed people of Ambazonia need to counter the media rage?
Indeed, how much more is required to stop the genocide? The carnage in Ambazonia didn't start today. In 1961, 1972, 1984, and 1992, Ambazonians were slaughtered in huge numbers and help was not forthcoming. Why? Because the oppressor was the piper in the media.
The good news is we have what it takes to dictate the pace.
Right now, ABC Amber TV is taking advantage of the wonders of multimedia aggressively
to inform the misinformed and disinformed with undaunted and other revolutionary programs bringing it to the news untold stories.
Most importantly, to win the media war by taking ABC Amber TV into every multimedia platform.
In a word, where the importance of storytelling can never be overemphasized, Ambazonians has to tell her own story, not the other way round.
And like we say it always, Ambazonia must narrate her story accurately. We can do this together, you know, right? You are just a click away. Visit our website at www.abcambertv.com, and the steps are quite simple.
With just a click on the website, you can become a club member with so many benefits.
You can also make a one-time donation, advertise and showcase your goods and services at the marketplace on the website.
That was easy, right? You're welcome on board.
And thank you for opting for the winning team.
Greetings to the people of Ambazonia and welcome today in our second episode with General Fombat. Actually, it is 4 minutes after the hour of 5 p.m. in Boya, in Ambazonia. And today we have the second briefing with General Fombat, who will be telling us about Fako. But before then, I want to send 21 gun salutes to the fighters that are standing to defend the home front and all the civilians and the civil society that are standing to support what is going on. And kudos to Mr. President, Dr. Samuel Sakoe Kome, for holding on to the horns of the altar. And of course, we are not forgetting the Secretary of State for Communication, Dr. Martin Mungwa, and all the institutions of the Federal Republic of Ambazonia that was restored on the 1st of October, 2017. In that restoration of the government that was seized from Gumjoa in 1968, when he was pushed out of office, the President of the Federal Republic of Ambazonia, Dr. Samuel Sakoe Kome, has determined to make sure that we start from where Joa ended and we begin to build back and have a brighter, greater, and a more ethical society than it was at that time because of the advancement and the civilization, as they call it, and every other thing that has been put in place in development. So we want to say welcome to the people of Ambazonia. And before we step in to do anything, I will go like for Toksim will change over and we go greet with the general for inside house, where na General Fombat, where he don't hold on to the horns of the altar of the Ambazonian restoration since the time where we be declared say we don't go back for a country, 2017. This young man single-handedly he come up and start to do some big work back for home with some other people where they be join ye, and the journey started for a very good footing. But as you know, Satan dies but never surrender. So Satan come in using some people for derail we, take we back. But today we get a different story altogether for talk. And Gerald Fomba is here. We'll go hear from him. And if you are there, or you be an Ambazonia, please, we don't want any foul talk. We just simply want to say, make you get ready and then ask the question in a very simple way, in a very simple manner, and we'll go ahead. I don't know whether we'll get some music for house technician where you feel throw them for shake skin small so that people they come up. Remember, this one a God ordained struggle, and I don't hear people they talk very careless. I do so because I want me people to come in so that when general start for talk, we'll give you full time for talk. And when you finish talk, then or as you talk and question they come, we go the answer. So anyway, while we wait for technician for see whether we will get some small music for inside house, general, I would like to say make you open your mouth too, make you salute the people of Ambazonia where they all ears and they be ready for listening for you. Over to you.
Yeah, thank you, Pastor Commando, for having me once again on the People's Television, ABC. And I just come out for watch this ladies at the finish. I want to really congratulate and say kudos to these beautiful, gentle, able ladies, what they do undaunted. I think those ladies, they deserve a hand of applause from Ambazonians. Those ladies, they do a marvelous, marvelous job. Pastor Commander, do you hear me?
Yes. Yes, I hear you 5 on 5, General. If some people there
so
don't tell you, go ahead.
Okay, so I mean, really appreciate this, our beautiful ladies. You know, they do what we Ambazonians themselves. Some they go shy for put their faces out there. You know, I really want for congratulate these ladies for dedicate yourselves, your time, you know, for which way our people are going through. No matter the small stipend whether they give, if at all say we be able to forgive our owner, because this is the People's TV. You know, be sponsored by now we the sponsor. This is our People's TV, and now we the sponsor. So thank you again. Thank you. I appreciate. Okay, Ambazonian people will come again after we finish about two or so weeks ago, for still put to the people waiting actually transpire for the great state of the federal capital of Ambazonia, that is the federal capital territory, Fako. You know, after we don't really deplete and La Republic so heavily. You know, after some times when I just can't see, we just can't be cut off in some kind of way. A lot of people don't understand. And people, the way they come in, they use all kind of crooks, lies telling, negative propaganda, character assassination, sabotage. You know, they do every malicious thing where they inside their files.
General, hold on. I beg. When I there inside, when I share this link, when I share them quick, because we talk about our federal territory capital. where na Fako, and the man in question, where all man don't ask and say who side dey, who side dey, he don't come out today for talk. You know, say as it been a God ordained struggle, man no just come out and talk. You gotta fact them, put them together, so that when you talk on the people's television, on the national television, any man we want to make investigation, he go find them out. Sorry for cut you. No, drop your flow of thought, General. If we go ahead now.
Yes, so I will just say when somebody come chakara something, you go first of all do all kind ways, say me make me the prayer, say that thing not fine. Even though na house we only keep people them, but you will come tell you how the house they say not fine. When I chakra the house, I go build a new one. You did how we some my grandfriend be tell me say pretty fair don't have this, so if I chakra am before the house day one break, when I go see a new house, we don't just make it banger, Now so the kind thing they happen. You dissolve something we would manage them for take the struggle forward. You give people hopes where never can be realized. So now where we did. But Ambazonian people, maybe when I know say we'll pick up our pieces. Now I tell some people not understand this word we use and say Fako Action Force, FAF. And some people remember say we born out of division, or born out of hate, or born out of some people the way they want make a militia group. Fako Action Force it be born because we did do everything for put the boys back together for where they be. Avoid infighting. Because when these people they will bring their strategy, divide and rule. Because the Ambazonian they will give them big chunk of money. Because they will believe in their negative propaganda. Pot where flop with water, the cover name make noise. The empty pot, now we cover the make noise. Even a lie, take 2 pots in your house, put them side by side. You try them. Put water for so 1 minute flop, you cover them. Throw away the cover say on top, and then put another one empty. Throw a cover on top, you're yeah. I think in a nutshell, when I know what you will with the talk, where the traffic is for talk for yeah. We really just do everything possible. Pick our pieces, put them together. They take una money, they take one money. No, say I would take una money because my money be there is other money. They take one money, they run with them. They say they want go change the game on the ground. In 2019, they could go for APP, Amber Peace Plan. They will do a 400. They say could the curse on least be there for they be the secular today. They raise fund for APP in the thousands of dollars till today. That money disappear. You don't know where the money go. Even a lie, any man way they for APP that time, you got tell me say no, this is why I talk my lie because sometimes I talk my thing with facts and proofs. Some of that form where they be raise that money, that list, I still get them in my possession. That was 2019. Where they will make that form. They say they raise money. They take Fako for that money. They form the chairman then. He take Fako for that money. He can't lie we. Say you don't bring a personal initiative. Say you want bring some this two-way fee marshal for Libya Lem the maker. Fee marshal the maker for Libya Lem. If one bring and give me some guidance for Fako, they go carry and bring them back. Na a personal initiative, na a private initiative. Na so you talk na a private initiative. No good to look at a private initiative. Make you run. You run with the Madam Asong. You run with the Madam Asong. Now the only Sunday we for meeting, we not have a meeting, we for our security group, security WhatsApp forum. Before Bishop John the talk say, oh, Fako counted fee marshal 2 million for a balance money. Huh? Now we all man that say bet. Then they say this initiative being a private initiative. So now so they go for backside, go cut Ambazonia put their money, play their games where they play with and they can lie us saying that they are private initiatives. You know, not at one time we don't send money for Libya, let me disappear. No be one, no be two. Maybe one time, maybe two times. Sometimes they go take money for the federal capital and say, oh, do I move boy them for Libya, let me bring them for Fako. You know, do I move boy them? Even the so-called security chief, you know. They hide them, they play their thing for background. The only day where he come where he come enter my ear now when they call me now from Ikata. Now Ikata they call me say, hey pa, when I be send some picking them for Libya Lem for ye. I say, which picking they send them for Libya Lem? He says so one day where they call, I don't forget our name. I say pass phone ma I talk with them. I say he pass phone, I say when I be who. Now that boy start explaining about me, say, oh, the more Libya Lem. I say when I be who. When I know me, they say no, they never know me. I say now who say when before they start explaining. What be the intention? They say they will send them, each of them will come with one stick and popcorn to come attack Ufaku, but they can't empty hand. You know how much you take from the federal government? Huge sum of money. It's a huge sum of money, about $8,000, $8,000 to $10,000. You know, there's a lot. You say people they work everywhere, they work at the corner, say they want don't chop money. That just for cover up for the short period where the people they exist for Fako. We lost money. Yeah, we lost money. And I told you they expect me Fako be very active, but they lost money. I just thank God because the boys on the ground they understand. Yeah, they understand. Because if they be depend on saying that these people them trust me. Over there, instead of where we would be, don't cry, they cry even more than what they happen now.
Okay.
Then we want just give.
Yeah, sorry. I want to just cut you small for this so that we'll follow the train of which way we talk about for here. Now, we know, say, when will be the reorganize, the galvanize for come up for actually implement the APP. Fako, Ibide on wonderful action. We will hear Fako from moment to moment, especially Ekona. Is it Ekuna? Ekuna and Ekona are the same thing, no? Ekuna.
Yeah, the same thing. Ikona.
Yeah.
Say Ikona.
Okay, na Ekuna. But we with the top people, we talk say Ekuna, and Moyoka, and so on. We be the hear story about Ekuna. Say they don't get them for near that sugarcane. They don't tumble side them for this place and so on. But that thing it go for about a year. Now, if you just tell we specifically when you be start, how will be work in scenery, just work together and tell we in brief when this chakara it be enter for Fako, which time it be start for enter for chakara for Fako. If you go ahead. I don't ask you
Okay,
two
thank
questions.
you. I will tell you when I will start for Fako. I will start for Fako for late 2017. I think at that time, what the person who have met up on for Fako, it will been Ashu Kingsley. I be the first to operate me just like that. Meme, you know, some come the day we create our meme in those days, but will not be really focused now for fight la Republic. What to be focused now for assisting our people that be injured. We even get one of these pharmacists for inside Meme, and he see they alive now, but I say he don't come out of that area. It is somewhere else now. So I not go live for calling name here for security reasons. Where we the I mean I see communicate anyway, but if I know still call his name because I don't know your other affairs and relationship where the tribe will be there. So you see the look out now because that time like probably we know say they get the monopoly of violence like how we Atangandanji. On Atanganji, they call it Atangandanji. We talk that day for Kumba. Yeah, so like probably know say they get the monopoly of violence. So they will shoot our people anyhow, especially for Kumba area. You know, we look at them. Then we start for share of it germinate some small resistant movement the late one of the first generals where we really of late for Kumbari General Lake in the days. Even as somebody would take in contact with until it happens. So we happen it before. So I will just them that kind of person we the community will be operate within like the UK, they believe in what they do because they see my activism, they see where they come from. So they actually believe say I am doing something to help the people.
Right.
So when the my trip to Boya will come up, Nathan we they be the same, they get because nobody can be present in the Defense Department of the interim government, headed by Dr. Sako, during the Matutiboya period. Because we talk same that period, suppose no saying as still Dr. Sako period that in an era. So we day before boy we enter for that forum self, we never been an easy target because people like saw Foncha, they be fight against me for coming there. Ashu Kingsley, they fight against me for coming in there. And a few hosts of others. Like as I be talking my last show, Secretary Ambrose, the then Secretary of the Home Affairs
Home Affairs.
Department, and the present Secretary of the Interim House of Representatives. I think Naibi actually put effort because now people the way they be there around, we always draw strategies together to work together. So Naibi fight so hard, and then finally I stumble in the ASC. So when I be enters the ASC, they will always say where I feel really focused because they notice I'm there everywhere. You see, they want to say my focus somewhere. First of all, the question they ask me, I say, can you focus in the northern zone? That I will call it a northern zone. But they say no. And not me, I need to operate to area where I don't know. I know they operate for area where I don't know because I don't know me that area. If you carry me no place where I will be proud for you. Say carry me. If you carry me put up Bamenda, Commercial Avenue, you will lose me. I know lie. You will lose me because I don't know the area. I want to operate some place where I will not say I will fit tell somebody say pass to the backside, you go boss with this bush, pass where you jump for the water, and that kind of area I like because I get confidence in what I talk. So I tell you say me, I go operate problem for Fako. So we come in an agreement, but that time Kingsley Ashu be work for the baby. So they introduced me to assist Ashu Kingsley, but when I be stumble in there, I realize and say in Fako there will be a lot way to go on. In that time, people the way they don't take money for the ASC for the my trip to Boya, where the day for like in so Foncha, where they run this is tribalism today. Where they talk this is nonsense today about tribalism, how we graffiti people and so on, the one for the southwest, and that he cannot talk them. This guy in so Foncha. One question I ask so Foncha, say they tell you can't announce and say you don't hold a kema. You be been a graffiti man that time. You been a graffiti man. You see me somebody where you don't take money for my trip to Boya. A chop. People that don't take money. The ASC give so Foncha 3 RPGs. 3, not be 1, not be 2. I mean 3 RPG. Put them there for ASC, they can confirm to this. If you attest here what I'm talking, I wait away I know, and I wait away in so Foncha I say we don't talk for meeting. But what you talking and say one of the RPGs they did bad. Okay, bring them me the house if you put it they give you me they even see them. We not ever see them till so forth. Till the last saki for ASC. You can't talk that sometimes you can make some mondo say he be resigned. He was dismissed and sacked from the ASC. That's the truth. Today you don't go join La Republic. You work to make this Northwest, Southwest. Stand again for 2 state federation. It's standing for one they call a regionalism or the decentralization. What a shame! When they say sell out for this struggle, so Foncha, you are number one. You worst pass Atanganji. Because for Atanganji, you know where you belong. But for you, Mr. Sofoncha, well, became run their thing. We go reach for Ambazonia. Sometimes you just remain for state. I tell you, remain for state. Remain for state. Not even pass. Because na pull una say to shoot na for Carrefour. For all man go say they shoot now. Because una own atrocity una don't commit them. After una don't embezzle the people's money, then you turn against the people. And then they talk nonsense. Some people una say again for even shame, not even for any kind of public. You be supposed to hide somewhere. If you take money for La Republic, take and be quiet. I be sorry, say I don't divert because I be so bitter about this so-called so funny nonsense.
Don't divert. Yes. So for that 2017
Yes,
when we start, I'm very late. And then you became Bilam. It carried for 2018, 2019, my trip to Boya. Then the thing with the go. Which time where this noise it comes start broke in? Because if you don't talk last week, I don't want me to just give a summary because I get many questions every year and some other statement where some people they don't make them concerning money will be the major thing where Fako it be scatter because some people will want to get that money and some people didn't get the money but they don't do the job. I get testimony every year where some people they don't already send in something. I want me to go for that side as you be the walk. How this in can chakara now the way I want me to focus.
Yeah, as we do as I've already explained how I enter Fako, I enter meet up Ashu Kingsley and things like that. So the complaints where we get them for ground and my way of operation and interaction with those boys, I see and say Ashu Kingsley just withdraw. He just withdraw for back. I don't know why. He just withdraw himself. That is how I just come to the forefront. And with the work with late General Bertus very well, a man of few words, but a man of big actions. Late General Bertus, may his soul rest in peace. Till Tawi befall, and then come out with another caretaker. We've been a Gabonese for that position. After that, the boy they be done in the meeting. They come out with a replacement for their late general. We presently now we get now General Sagat. Since from then we don't work until the eve of 2021. That means the whole of 2019, 2020, with this lady, Mrs. Asong enter Fako Awe enter. The whole of 2020 we start to get a lot of troubles for inside Fako's troubles. Let's see, enter with the palava, with the problem, when they enter meeting, when they finish meeting in good faith, when they explain the finish conclusion, from one wahala to the other wahala. And so we don't leave, we don't leave until the draft for 2020. Sometimes we enter meeting, we talk say, oh, one buy granite. Somebody like Dean, we say one buy granite. Dean say no, one tea granite. We say one buy popcorn. Dean say no one tea popcorn. One buy stick. Dean say no one tea stick. And then Mr. Dean, what do you want again? The final analysis. What do you want me to do? Sometimes they enter meeting, they say, well, that granite we buy last time. Me those boys they go count them. The remaining one for video. May they go count our video. May they see how many way it remain. Send them the video. May they get confidence. You see, now the kind of small problem they will enter. We start to get them. Especially the boys don't go shoot La Republic for inside boy run fall back for base. They tell us say Ghana don't finish your moon and find way same way some bag and say when I go count how many pieces when I count them for video. The question of trust now it becomes an issue. It becomes an issue. especially if people don't know what to be by a voluntary service. People don't know what to, even if you are not voluntary. Another years on day, they go to a commander say, go meet all your boys about on account. Count us how many pieces of granola come after this show, and then when I put them for video, send them for headquarters. You know, it's so disgraceful. Now the kind of thing the way he help for demoralize those boys in for ground. Some of this kind of small thing them. They even ask your money. They say, oh, una they ever ask money. Una they ever ask your money. Una they ever ask money. They ask money for this. They ask money for this. You see, anything they ask, you must get a counter. So one come out say, oh, Fombat take all money for Fako send and for mountain lions. I say Fombat take all money for Fako send and mountain lions. But no church, no the way they don't bring a project. Say more for them, no for them. No one. And no one no the way they don't come up with a project. Say, oh, this boy the day they corner they disturb and so on. Will no support. You know, we were always there, ready to do anything. But when these people they come, they discourage the county itself. Now that way our finances start drop and drop and drop and drop and drop until the draft will just come hit the final nail on the Fako County. So I'll go end for here.
Okay. Yeah, thank you very much. Now we'll go back for the draft. A lot of money I hear is about 65 to 70,000. It will be raised for that draft. But before that draft, you will talk about some money where they be contribute. If you tell we, which I when I be contribute that money, they send them. Formally, you will talk say the money will be come for UK when I be send them directly for home front for the boys and for carry out activities before that lady come for inside when I middle. Then when I now the chairman now in now as I say make all money they send them for America. Can you tell me about that story?
Exactly. Yeah. Now very I go see repeat this one for emphasis. You know, that will be the money for UK, money for the struggle. Do not be the give money. Fombat was not a treasurer. We will get a treasury department. We will get a secretariat department. We come out, we should done for security meeting, we come out with a requisition. That is how we get money from the county. We come out with a requisition. Table that requisition, sign them, send that requisition for chairman. When chairman being a member of the security council, the then chairman, Mola Edwin Gomba, if it a member of the security council, we sit down together. We will make a requisition time. Now he say go to say Mona make a requisition send for me. We make a requisition send for you. He go send now for the treasury for do disbursement. Sometimes we go even should have a meeting before the one do the disbursement. We will first discuss the project for meeting before they will say okay, when I go put it in writing, and then they go say the money will get them correct. Now so with the manager, we will present a requisition. You will never get all way to it or you will not present them. That is how Fako County was operating. And any money way they be very honest. Before our meetings, you can tell say we now represent it. Sometimes say even year return. So no, me Fako County me will start save money. Me will start save money for war we put it that will need needs on the ground every blessed moment. Me will save money. One save money na some business, that's some establishment or one bilam. Or now wait, the people they give their money with the hope say it go for ground zero for save life. When I take and say when I answer save money, this thing will go up to the presidency because the presidency said we be happy with the proposal saying they start save money. They save money we put it there on ground. You know. So now over until this woman come in. I don't know why now we can have discussion where he go hold on with the then chairman for back and with the treasury department, or they don't have a back. They say they hold their own meetings behind meetings, and then why you say money now they come out from UK, they go for US. They go for
Wow.
US. Probably what you are known as say they no be trust what you have to do. To be very honest, me I will tell you, they no be trust my handling of the finances. Or they believe say I will take the money and they feed na only some particular soldiers, or they believe say I will take the money, they build na ma the open na my businesses. I don't know. But to be honest, na so they feel. But now for they know say when the money start go for US, because even my Ellie, no, they send am for me. They say the money is go for US. They send am for me. I dey put our PayPal. I send them for the people they be responsible for US. I no be
And
home
they
in
will
no
use the
grudge.
money for the duty. They will use the money for stop the war and the fight for Fako.
Well, that one me I no fit talk say I no fit attest because they never come for meeting. They can't tell you say the money una be give you last time. The money you more for year, more for year. This is how we have used the money. This is how we have used the money. So me I no fit
Okay.
attest to that.
Okay.
Now the people they feel
Listen
know
to this.
best if they yeah.
Okay. Listen to this.
Yeah, good evening, Reverend Pastor Commando and Reverend General Fombat. Well, I call you Reverend General Fombat because the patient where you get him, it deserves it then call you say Reverend because not only a faithful worshipper of the Almighty who get that patient, not only God will give you that patient. For that one, I say, yeah, cafe day up. I want to thank you for this program and especially Pastor Commando we come out. Actually, I don't know how you do and he push you since we inside we LGA, Moyoka LGA, we don't always say go out there and speak, go out there and speak. You say time no reach, time no reach. I thank God say time no reach until now a reverend don't push you, you come out like that. I thank you very much and I appreciate whatever you are doing out there to save lives. Last time, in our last program, it be very, very interesting. I was just like, wow, where how finally we will get this thing and we keep moving as before. And at the beginning, this, and I appreciate that. I like it. Okay, for your last program, General Fomba, you start talk and you call on a former chairman for Fako County that time. Mula Edi Ngomba. I want add my voice for talk say actually people where they get outside already know Mula Edi get money for Ibele. We for Moyoka LGA we money there for Ibele pack up. And we could make sure say it can even with that we could send evidence to that lawsuit where corporation Amber Corporation don't sue for testify how much money we don't put inside the account we been a project money for Helen Pharmacy. And up till now, as they bring Chakara, they carry the money around. We want ask them, instead we say, more write application, we write this one, we write them. Me personally, I'll be secretary. I write this thing, send them. Up to today, no reply. Say no, the bureaucracy for waiting, turn will be big grammar. So, oh, no go school for Moyoka now. Oh, no. So I want come out to talk say as General Fomba be talk about paper. It makes so I go to search my own paper now. I don't collect my own evidence also now keep them. And I call each and every one will be there for Moyoka LGA that time say all payment where you make and through paper through to Mulaidi I can make them sort out because we need this evidence now. And I want to remind General Fomba also say if he talk last time, he forget for talk about the project, the concrete board project for one sugarcane per month. So that sugarcane money now is still we don't already make one sugarcane money will be the way me disburse the money so that if we go for a corner buy sugarcane for Mosakade. Who's had the money? Then we don't already start the second month, sugarcane money. So all that one day for you, belle, you go vomit am. You go vomit am because Congress Bob also the pick up facts, the pick up facts from there for send am for una. By the time all the facts done ready, we go send am. Person way he know say if he don't do any contribution to that account, may they gather the facts send am because this time it too much. Not be every time that you whip slap we anyhow. Or just you don't quite say when your neighbor slap your one side jaw, you turn give the other one. We don't turn, they don't slap all the two jaw already now. So now we know leave and me the boss will I. So I beg General Fomba, you go put some clarity for that one. Also.
Okay. General, you don't hear. You don't recognize the voice the way they talk.
Yes, Emma, put some clarity for that one. The thing I what you I go first to apologize for this comrade. You know, sometime before you want to talk, you get for know what you talk. You get for be very tight. You know the environment where they operate now. The enemy never let la republic. The enemy now even put where they fight about this. They fight against the structure, the county by county, the county by LGA structure. You know, any place where they fight this structure, actually say which way get away pass the county by LGA structure. You know, get no structure. The only one can say me you take soldier, then me they roam from X, Y, and Z location. They harass our people without any accountability. Because this LGA by county structure we did now so now the most formidable structure will be in place. Where even though they say we for diaspora here we fail, the parents were there for those LGAs, they fail more than us. They fail more than us. Because that picking them now they are picking them where they carry that gun them. They chase out La Republic. They want get freedom. Not be only for themselves, but for their generations. They want get freedom for their households. If you, mommy and papa, you the hinder your picking from getting this freedom, you are failing big time. Big time. So now what do we for understand? And comrade, apologize because for talk, no be the solution. No be the solution. But now which tool, now which element we would put them out there for help the international community to say these people are not united. Now, first of all, number focus that. Number focus. I know don't talk because I'm not the safe number empire. Yes, I look at the greater good for the people. This you are not you are divided. I know I want them. And try every means possible for avoid them amongst us. Everything. If we say I will do one today, I will do them. But we continue for do them. This time we just come out, talk in a gentle manner, put the truth out there because the people want the truth. The people want the truth. Another moment, this way they get to come in there for see how they feel support. They feel support this federal capital because a lot of people they are interested. But this thing where Ubron pass through, it don't drive a lot of people. It don't chakara Fako. Yeah, me and you who will talk here will know say Fako day now so they barely survive. But thank God, say we will put them out there. They put it to go believe in us, where they don't believe in us, and where they still believe in us, even though they get some doubts. Me they know say we'll not be one talk. Because we believe say one day some people will realize themselves and to say I'm sorry. Sometimes we even do a meeting, some comrade they call and buy a parton for Moyoka LG. We definitely do a meeting. What do you think they make? It also when I leave that thing now, when I leave them. Now something they all will just to see we hold our hands, we carry on as usual. Not till they tell you, they tell you to are dismissed. They will not dismiss we oh. They will not dismiss. Sack we, you know, this one you are sacked. Fombat is dismissed. Tom is sacked, Cantona is sacked, Sylvester is sacked. Just sack. In short, it didn't say that some employment will bring it down with a contract, and then the manager just come decide say you are sacked, you are sacked, you are sacked. This one is that is how these people they will operate. They no be no say the dynamics no na for this meeting go to hold or the dynamics no be na for diaspora. Yeah, this war no be for the diaspora. Yeah, until you know how to interact with people, then we will know how to chase out the republic easily. Thank you.
All right. Thank you very much. A number of people. Okay, I'll be asked whether you know this man way. He don't just talk now because he be from your county. He says to get something for talk. If you permit me, I will just bring back which way he talk say he get for talk so that make you. He say he get for come
Yeah,
for
as
canto.
we at the talk, we did talk about the LGA for Moyoka. At the call on all Moyoka picking the way they did outside. Say na time this. We know how practical we deal with for Moyoka. If you get your cocoa where you want go harvest them, nobody the talk say, hey, not be Nanjangi. Today we dey for Pa Johnson, he farm for harvest. Now so tomorrow now for your farm. Now so. Now so we take up then teach you how we get to live in communism and how we think they get to make many hands they do like work. So why we go come out from that culture now? We can't look now and say, hey, they were not concern me. They were not concern me. Oh, it concern also. Eh? It concern us because that Moyoka, they are placenta where it concern you. The yoke water where you don't drink, it concern you. The Moyoka balloon water where you don't drink, it concern you. The Ikona water you don't drink, it concern you. The Malele water, it concern you. So now everybody get to show concern for all the tributaries for small stream the way the extra water. When I wake up, when I shake skin, now time this way. The boy shall rise again, the boy shall rise again, the boy shall rise again, the boy shall rise again. Oh, I'm the only boy, so the boy shall rise again. Oh, I'm the only boy, so the boy shall rise again. The boy shall rise again, the boy shall rise again, the boy shall rise again, boy shall rise again. Oh, I'm the only. The boy shall rise, but the only falsehood, boy shall rise again. Thank you, Pastor Commando and General Fombat. Now me again, Baba Sinjong. I want to come out again. They call on other congregates. They like Amazonian Bobo say I beg. Each of it add a voice for this because it will be a living witness that time. I know so many how much way you don't put in for inside there, like a contribution. So may them come out, may all we come out, they speak this thing so that we try for recover all those stolen funds. Please, I beg, Ambassador Bobo, other people with the video where they feel as to send a voicemail or to speak out there. I beg, una no hold back on a voice, una come out there. This is the time now the federal capital get to stand back as it be. I beg una come out. And I also send this voicemail like a plea to Ambassador Bobo. Papa, would you wait you for inside Mocha? I beg, come. Can't tell we which he hurt you today, you throw away your own Mocha family like that. You not even ask about. I don't know whether maybe you did talk with other people. Please, I plead personally, Power Passenger on the call personally for all man will be there inside for you. I say, as president, we don't talk. More no lock door all. If we one lock door, more leave window open. We don't leave small window. We don't leave window at least. We brought that the way they be fall out because of one or two reasons, or be taken away by the Awawa. We made them come back. May they come back with the weight una. I beg una come all join hand. We say neighbor help neighbor. So I beg una come out there and support and stand behind. Or more build up the house with Mura Sako become Bila keep giving. So now the house they see struggle for keep light, keep fire burning inside this very weak county. I beg, una come out. God bless everybody. We could hear this voice, me. Even cheap small thing. They say small thing, big and small janga thing, put down. Any janga thing, put down.
All right. Thank you very much, Papa Sanjo. So you don't hear the final analysis now. See, Papa Sanjo will beg Fako people then may they come back because they believe say as you don't show face, as you start for talk, many things in there, and as you don't talk, many dirty clothes in there for inside way no fine for wash them for public. So if you go ahead, tell wait way be your take for which way power Obasanjo to talk and for the other people in way they still there outside the way they be jump out because of this small wahala way can happen for inside house. Over to you.
Yeah, I really appreciate Power Basenjo. When we talk of devotion, Power Basenjo now one of the comrades really be seriously devoted. Yeah, for this for make sure say me the federal capital stand strong. But like it talk, me talk go add my voice for plead. If we don't do everything, anything where if we say we insult you or we minimize you or we disregard your opinion, we'll be deeply sorry and we apologize. No nothing be greater like always that you talk, no nothing be greater, no one be greater than what you would fight for. You know, throw away the insults we don't hear for anywhere. Gather your heart if you like freedom, if you like your boys them wey dey for ground they dey fight to defend homeland and defend your own property as a son or a daughter for Fako. Na time the way you get for come back. No matter what you do happen, no matter whether no what be happen for home front or for diaspora. Some of una sef now they una don't bring cases for we. Una dey for the Fako, but una no dey for inside Fako as participant. Una really participate for Fako. We no dey do anything financially for Fako, but because of humanity, we don't stand out there for make sure say we will give our ears for una listen to una make sure so we address those cases to the best of our abilities. If you be one of those people, na time do you go come in. This 2022 dey inside. After this draft, the security team wey go be in place because as I dey tell una, I be a normal volunteer. I no get no responsibility for Fako. I just be somebody who had be dedicated. And I know one for put my eye for see and say something fishy and something where you know they go right in the half of my backside. It will be like a challenge to me. So I will plead say come in there, may we restructure according to your taste, according to your wish. Come in there, may we fix them. May we pick them as we don't pick them. We don't pick a greater chunk of it. But if you come in there, you hell we will pick her. They say all bend down whether we go finish them today. We will finish them. 2022 we finish them. If you all we come in there and we put our hands together, we go finish them. Comrades, I deplete like an Ambazonian. I deplete like a citizen, like a devoted, like a die-hearted Ambazonian, like you. I know say some of una when I day out there, when I even love this freedom past me. When I love this freedom past me. So when I come in there, we put our ideas together. We go do wonderful thing. We don't they do them before this small trouble come. I can't say small trouble because we not so far any much effect. When money go come. Yeah, when money go. We find how we bought to fall. Na mimbo throw away. So the bottle no broke. We'll see feel another mimbo for inside that bottle. Any man will understand what you are talking, you know what you are mean. So may we come back, we go put everything together and we'll move ahead. So Pastor Commando, I'm a pleader for my people there for Fako.
Okay, all right. Thank you very much, General Fombat. I get two things them for here. But before I go for that two question, the way some people they don't ask them, one of them is right now for right, another one is talking for voicemail. But before I go for that one, I just want to play this audio where it be sent to you also. Just listen.
Yes, Comrade Fombat. Yeah, this is my Emma, and as I was saying in the meeting, our last meeting, yes, I personally, as the treasurer for Boya LGA, gave I can quote my own monies that were transferred to Reverend Assom. There was a $5,000 that was transferred to Reverend Assom by me. Personally, I went to the bank, pulled the money, and transferred it right there in the bank. And that was on the directions of Mullah Eddie. I had to practically fight with the chairman of Boya LGA to let me transfer that money. I'm not sure what the money was for, but I know that all the other LGAs were also contributing. And the money was transferred to the head of security at the time, who was Reverend Asson. I cannot vouch. I don't know the details of how it was spent, but I know that I transferred it directly to her. The other monies that nobody is talking about is the Victoria project. We were asked to contribute 500 at the time for a project. We did, and I thought it was 8,000, but Molanik said it was even $10,000 that was contributed for that account, and it was also given to Mola Edi and Reverend Assom. This is apart from the 65,000 transferred to them last year after the draft. So when they appointed, they came out trying to destroy Fako's image, the president's image, by saying he did not have access to these monies. These are the monies that I know that I was part of, so I can talk about that. But I just thought I should put it on record that these are things that I took part in, and I know that these monies were transferred. I don't know how they were spent, because I trusted the security department, the defense department, and I don't know, maybe they can vouch for how that money was spent and give an account, because I know that Eddie and Mrs. Asson never gave accounts about how that money was spent.
Okay.
Thank you, comrade, and good luck on the program.
Okay. Thank you very much, Amma. You see, that is what we are talking about. People will get money, keep it, and then come out to shout the name of the president, to find out from the president, why did you stop Chan? Did you stop this? Meanwhile, the money that was given for all this project is in their pockets. I think Ambazonians should rise up and get to these people and find out from them what they really want this man to do. If it's just ordinary jealousy, we can understand. But is there a spirit behind the calling of President Sako every moment that they fail? They don't know how to deliver. They collect what is meant to be delivered, keep it, and then ask Sako to go and deliver. What kind of wickedness is this that is going on? Anyway, we called you here, General Fombat, because the story has been going on that you are the biggest problem in Fako, and you have stopped the Fako county, the Fako, county, but federal capital from advancing. Until date, Fako is sleeping because of you. But with all that you are saying out here, we want to tell the Ambazonian people to make sure that they point their fingers to the right source so that we can wake up again. Now, the greatest question people are asking from you now, General Fombat, now that the air is being cleared, everybody was scared. And then some of them who maybe participated in the sharing of the booty that they collected are now out of the interim government doing their own thing. The greatest question people want to ask you now is, how are you going to recalibrate And then one of the question is FAP a private militia, or why is it that you cannot dissolve FAP to go back to Mountain Zions or whatever the name they used to call before? That is the question that somebody has asked. And then there's another one which I'm going to play for you to listen directly from the horse's mouth that has asked the question. Can you go ahead and talk on this point? Thank you.
Yeah, Pastor Commando, you see, when I attend meetings with our comrades like this, especially Ma Emma, that is explaining on an audio that has just been played, I get so frustrated. You know, somebody like me, I don't hide my feelings. If I'm not happy, I will tell you I'm not happy. If I'm frustrated, I will tell you I'm frustrated. If I'm angry, I'll tell you I'm very angry. See, in Fako County, in the days of that county, we have never presented a project of $5,000 and get $5,000. Never. We have never presented a project of $2,000 and get $2,000. They will tell you 1,000 is available, 900 is available, 1,100 is available, 1,600 is available. It's never. But these are huge sums of money. They are calling 10,000, 5,000. That is coming for a project in one chunk. Which project have they funded in Fako under my watch that has cost this amount of money? Chunk of money that is just coming, sponsored by the county. It has never happened. Let me just go to this issue of FAF. I tried to explain how FAF was born, the Fako Action Force. Mountain Lion is a brigade under Fako Action Force. There is no force existing in Fako that has been dissolved. Yeah. We are simply FAF is Fako is representing, is like an umbrella company. It has never been a militia, will never be a militia, and has no intention of becoming one. Sorry, say, Pastor Commander, don't force me. I don't go for white man language. So, FAF, I don't really talk. You know, we not get the intention, and we know they ever think. The thing what we do here, now for bring all the units. Because one thing, if we not understand and collaborate ourselves for Fako, we go misunderstand ourselves, and misunderstanding, it will bring we serious wahala. We will already foresee them as they come. Now, why that for counter these people, their move where they come with them, we will decide for create them. Get a WhatsApp forum, hold our meetings, get a WhatsApp forum, get all these boys inclusive, so that we know who is with them, who is not with them. Because it better say you know your enemy, so that you will know how to deal with it, than for remain one day. Because what the people they will do, they will send out Mr. Mola Edui send out a disgusting audio. And that is a pure example of coup plotting. He talked for one of our generals. He talked for our major general of Fako. Say, we the one for topple it down, for bring somebody else into the position of a general. You know, if this guy, you know, we trust we, you know what the way that only that statement alone, if we bring. If we not work together in harmony, you know what the way that statement alone, if we bring. Now, so in fight in the camp, but thank God that audio it will get to us, and the report it will get to us, and we find them so disgraceful and so shameful. They fail. You don't create kind WhatsApp forum. Any WhatsApp forum for Fako they create them will get all their discussions. I mean all their discussion. They don't try all kind thing. It fail. I mean it fail. For person when they talk about militia, when they fear militia, For sponsor militia, you know what it take? It take militia, somehow you go 1 month, you say I want to get a militia. For sponsor a militia, you know how much they pay one element for militia? You know how much they defeat one day for militia member? You know which weapons they carry? Me anybody think about militia, just forget. Just forget. I beg una just forget. It not be our intention. We know they even think about. Sometimes when I'm not the first people to start think about it, we not even there for the hate for the think. The only focus we will get now for see how we kick La Republic out of Fako. That the only focus. Cause the greatest nightmare for La Republic out of the federal capital. So anybody they think say I will be the strongest, the biggest problem of Fako. When I don't get the truth, when I judge them for myself, this program now for same will discuss. Any man we get a contrary, you want to come here and talk. Let the people know that you are talking. When we talk, if I be at 4, you not pass me for apologize. You not pass me for just say I am sorry. If you get a stronger point, we know I no fit defend. I'm guilty. I will tell the Ambazonian people this is a public television. I will tell them say I'm sorry. You know go change. You know go move behavior from my head. You know go do anything.
All right. Okay. Now listen to this. Somebody is calling. Wait, may I hold on? Hello. Hello, Reverend. You want to contribute?
Yeah, I want to contribute.
Okay, go ahead. The line is yours.
Okay. What I'm trying to say.
Yeah.
What I'm saying
we hear you. Go ahead.
These people, Madam Axon, the Jezebel and Ngomba should be brought down, should join your platform, and we question them there because they have done a lot of damage to Moyuka. Hello?
Okay, we hear you. We hear you. Go ahead.
I mean,
yes.
I mean that you should try to invite Mola Edi, Ngomba, and Asong in that your platform so that we question them because they are responsible for Fako, not General Fombat. General Fombat records are very, very good. His performance is excellent.
Okay.
Most of us, please, because if General Fombat was in active service, we should have gone back to Ekoma.
Okay. All right.
That's what I mean.
Okay, thank you.
Yeah.
Thank you very much. All right, thank you. Okay. You don't hear that one, no?
I don't hear.
All right,
but
listen to this
not
one.
get a comment.
Actually, I get my own point for Axamo. So I want for ask and say why Comrade Fombat dissolve FAF, then make FAF go back together, may they go join with Mountain Lion Brigade, they made them work together again, then they dissolve that thing say FAF. Because since the creation of FAF has become a problem in Fako. That is why I feel if it talks in one of the most problem that being it don't cost Fako for 4. So why they not dissolve FAF, then they make the FAF, may they go join Mountain Lion, they made it work as one as it be day from the beginning. Then secondly, this issue for FAF, with FAF now, we Sagat in need to work. Each time when Gabonese want for speak in behalf of the interim government, we want for speak interim, you want for speak in behalf of the interim government, Sagat will go arrest you, then torture you. I don't know whether this FAF they did for they did work for freedom of Mbazina or they work now for La Republic. Because Muja they turn upside down. So they caught Amber Boys and it never take 2 minutes for move Muja for game. But it shows say the people the fighters for Fako, the general they work with Fombat, with FAF. So I don't know whether na Fombat control FAF or na different man control FAF. I bet me they clear with this thing because up to now we never see understand what they control FAF.
Yeah, don't get it. That comrade, he get some very, very good questions and worries. I will put them. Comrades, if you follow this program, I know say that voice we surely record them. If you follow this program, make you listen and try to understand. I'd already explained the dynamics, how FAF come to a limelight, and our intentions. Another thing we would fail for misunderstand. I say would fail for understand. And I say FAF no be an entity we just come from somewhere. No. All the fighters we know for Fako, whether Mountain Lions 1 or Mountain Lions 2 or a Kata or whatever Tico or whatever, we would be in close net collaboration. We jointly create that platform. It was a decision, not not somebody decision. Because we jointly create that platform and we day for that platform. If anybody no be agree with day for that platform, the Tose power will not agree for this idea. Therefore exit. But we don't run that platform with all of them present, deliberations going on. Mountain Lions remain Mountain Lions, present as a member of the Fako Action Force. Mountain Lions 2 remain Mountain Lions 2, present as a member of the Fako Action Force. Fako Action Force is a collaborative platform. It's a collaborative platform. It may not be different from whatsoever thing they call them. No. The only thing I say, now something like a scaffolding. Oh, don't put them around. You know, scaffolding for make sure say make we guard the forces in Fako, may they not be derailed. Now scaffolding, bring all them in, build a scaffold around them so that if you supervise, if you guard them, so that if you remain in that block and in that collaborative atmosphere and move forward. Now one five that. General Sagat, now the general for the whole of Fako. No, not only a general, he's a major general. But what way people that fail for understand, they don't understand Sagat. No man no understand Sagat. No man. Some people that they get the bad because if you call Gabonese, people that talk Gabonese, call Gabonese today. Ask Gabonese when I get any problem with Sagat. Gabonese will tell you. If they get problem with Sagat, will tell you. They figure their other issues vis-a-vis this trouble. They will say they get any issue in a lie. They are talking like, in short, they did almost together. Make una understand. When I say the way we behave, when we get facts from the ground, we not really want for analyze. We just would assume and then we blow them out there. Now the way a lot of Ambazonians, they don't misunderstand who Sagat be. I was saying a misunderstanding. And this misunderstanding, it come through hate. And how it first start generate through the coup plotters. Because they be saying Sagat na that person where he stand. When it was a 191, he had to bend it down. And I so struggle for be. If a leader tell you say this is a struggle, it concern a life. If you not stand firm on your decision, trust me, the next thing I say, you know go live long. You know go live long. So the information we get about Sagat, it be wrong. Any man, I go plead for now. Any man will get anything negative, yeah, any story about Sagat, find say me you call, me will discuss him. This boy is not bad. Sagat no they chop 10 francs for this struggle. I can tell you now, and I will tell you tomorrow. If I tell you, take your time, go to the bank, you'll catch him. You'll catch the check. Sagat, they chop 5 francs for the Ambazonian struggle. This boy, they invest for this struggle. I know, and I can attest. And if you want verify, if you verify. The only issue where we get them for ground, now this small misunderstanding, where don't be generated from the coup plotter. Remember last time, they make an audio to say Gabonese don't embezzle 150,000 US dollars. When I wonder, no, 150 million francs CFA. And then the very next day, now see the Gabonese, if they see the communicate with those same people, they already put you for rope, make the hang up. You know, this thing, a lot of them, they take them in a different way, they read them in a different way. It's either Gabonese be they try to cover something or there is something wrong. How somebody go make the kind of gross allegation? Tell me if a Gabonese be there for some other county, for their life. That is the fact. If Gabonese be there for some other county with this kind of mighty allegation, sometimes we will talk now, so we forget about Gabonese. Because one thing I like Ambazonian and I say we'll project it tomorrow when something happen. Make 2-3 weeks. RIP, 1 week, 2 weeks, 3 weeks. That is it. Done. We'll change chapter. But now this kind of thing, the way some of these picking them or some of these boys, they need to forget some of this kind of thing. Them once and do anything, you don't quickly kick for their mind. They don't remember. Once and because if somebody hold you, go hold you on wait to people don't talk about you. It will hold you on wait to people don't talk about you. But gradually, we will fix them together. We will fix them. Yes, I think somebody will call. Make the person talk. Pastor Commando, make the person talk now. I don't stop.
His network is very bad. His network is very bad. I've asked him to record what he wants to say. He's cutting. He's talking and cutting. Yeah, you cannot even hear him here. I cannot hear him directly. Okay, now, with wait we don't talk, General Fombat. Sincerely, we want to find out from you, because this one I waiting for the minds of so many Ambazonians. Them, a lot of people that they claim say, and I understand which way you did talk. But I want me to just clear the air from Ambazonian people, because this confusion, where they come up for here, go try for touch people with the ground, you will make some statement where I will note them very well. Say that time where you be the work, and all these people they will be under your command, and things will be the worker as when I be the discuss. As this confusion can enter, they divide the LGA them. You have 200 people in LGA, 150 people they talk for the general. With different idea them. And when that central command, day, this one to talk, this one to talk, this one to talk, this one to talk, the person will be very confused. And so some of these utterances, they're going to come up and they come out. But now, a number of people they talk say, Gabonese not do, that Saga not do work. It is just day for will command and do other things them. If we clarify which way they really go on when it come for General Sagat. I know say don't answer a number of questions them for the controversy them, where they always come out with when president give, and at least two times where they don't record some controversy them, where they come out with them, and you don't explain them for here. But some people they know the day here as the day today. They want me to explain which way they go on with this mixture way they go on, because next time you will come on board, we don't want to go back for this story. We want to get to where you can now build back. If we build back our capital city, I will talk positive. But today, we will watch this one make a pass, make Ambazonia to understand your line of movement. Over to you.
Yeah, thank you, Pastor Commando. Before, when they didn't see General Saga the work, but because we don't get those activists, they project with the federal capital they do. Now they plenty of Ambazonia and they get them. They remain in the dark. Ask Moja last month, this very Moja, he missed die for Ikona. Where we go for some die place, it's the harass for the day. Play with this boy the day before the one get the alarm. Because we will remember, say, what do say Ikona. These are guerrilla fighters. They need to be for town. Anyhow, They need to be for
no
town
disclose
anyhow.
your place. No disclose no place where
No.
they
No. I just talk.
Yeah.
They not be for town anyhow. But before information be one come for them, they say moja they town. Before the one come up play the day come. Ask moja go tell moja make some video if we talk. If we talk, moja miss die. Moja it miss him. I don't know when I just by the I don't know when I go call and say a lock from the devil. Yeah, lock from the devil side. He miss die. And he run. But you know what those boys they will do? They will go back. They were very angry. That evening time they closed the Presbyterian church. They close all people they serve on the road, they close their market. They'll ask and say how moja he managed come, he pass, enter, climb up. He go for this die place. He go there harass our people them do not know. Because their intention is say they want take, we no want kill moja. We want take moja alive. Yeah. That kind of person will take it alive. If we get this insight, say moja they time we take moja alive. Those boy them, they will take moja alive, present them for the ambassador, present moja this. And then on the second note, last week on the 11th, when I put out they follow Equinox, when I be an Equinox reporter, said these boys they climb through Penamboko, enter what on video you call a Makepe, where they enter la Republic. They go lay some ambush over there. But unfortunately, the target they will go and don't be succeed very well. But the one come back, they come back one shwaken. They sleep on one equilibrium for day, live for day, come back with one shwaken. Just for celebrate their work away the worker. And they make that video. They put the video they out there somewhere. The same last month will be here they explode 2 armor cars for Ikuna. For Ikuna road going to Mautu. 2 armor cars. The thing I say, when people don't soil your character, soil you, your performance, they don't denigrate you, they don't sabotage you. Pastor Commando, it be difficult for you to say anything we do, they will look at and say, no, do nothing. That is the truth. They will look at and say, you know, do nothing. Then look at, we'll not get those activists where if you go out there, go talk. I know if you cook my chop, then I chop them, can't talk outside, say, I don't, oh, that my chop sweet. We need somebody way when he yet way would do it go out there. Check them with Kemi Ashu all the time. Check them, it report them. It report them. But the thing I say, people don't bring down Fako. So that propaganda where they out there now and the hate where they out there now and the negative narrative where they out there now, it means I say whatever thing where Fako do, people no go recognize them. But gradually we go pick up from there. Small, we go climb the ladder. Thank you, Pastor Commando.
Thank you very much. Thank you very much. This person where they try for call. Well, I don't tell you, make you record your voice, send them because I don't go feed for. I think they write for home front. That's why this thing be very difficult. This not to go through. I think you don't talk so well for make sure that Ambassador people they hear, and I don't hear somebody don't call talk say more invite Mula Eddie for come for platform here for so also talk. I go do my best. I go call you because this is the people's television. I don't care who's away there, but this is the people's television. If you want for come for here for can talk about which way to go on for Fako, since we be bring in a song, I go talk with you to see if you come in, come talk. And once a day way you go talk, say the one come talk, me you stand by because I want you for answer question and for talk with you, possibly. If you go agree, say they come. All right. With that said, I go like for talk say with the come in again as we will get that opportunity for talk about how Fako is the one for wake up now in respect of which way it don't happen and the people the way they be one they don't can't hide, they don't manifest, they don't show themselves, and the one way they collect money, then they shout, the point and say, Dr. Sako, you never do no nothing, you never do no nothing. Where the money they for their pocket, where they begin to say, do something. We don't know them now. And at least 2 people plus you, 3 people, they don't tell me, say, when I get receipts them, when I take money from Europe, send them for America, may they send the money, back for defend homeland. And till tomorrow, when I never get the result of their defense for homeland, instead wait when I get and I say, na finger the way they instead point for when I don't send the money, make the people the way they collect the money go do defense for homeland. We don't get that one very clear. So the next way we the one for hear from you in the next episode, it go be now way has don't become be clean. And no say if for 12 people we get 1 Judas Iscariot, then if you imagine how many Judas they will get them for a house of 200 people. So if you just know that one. Now, even though house don't be a bit clean, but we still open with eye, go no go just take and say clap and say, hey, they don't go. No. Some people they go still there, where they go still do some funny thing them. Now we'll no say we get to come up with different strategy of how to carry out this project, because if we still go the same method, some of the people the way they still the way they look, if you see the same loophole, then jump in, do the same thing, and then after tomorrow we come back talk the same thing. But I know say we strategize, because every step we will take them, we will learn. Yes, we did learn. So I would like to say, make you give me your final talk, and then before we say quit, or did that person don't send me message, make us see what we say.
Out there now, and the negative narrative.
Okay, go ahead.
Okay, yeah, thank you, Pastor Commando. Sometimes when I hear these heavy chunks of money the way they depart, so you see, I really know whether these people they get a roadmap, they get a strategy, which they do, which they want to do, and when they think for do this thing, where were people they die that they probably they knock their chests openly for our street. You know, the year by world draft for 2021, $65,000 to $70,000. Plus the one way they talk for old year, $10,000, $5,000. They were known as small money. They put all this money them together. You know, but people they will come and have a point from bad finger all the time. Since I've been working for Fako, and there's no operation I don't carry on by myself. If I talk for anybody, what I concern materials, people they do for our security council, they talk with those same people.
When a group,
because when a group, people they do for Fako, they talk. We get somebody a supplier from ground one. I will tell people they talk with that supplier. Mula, the chairman for Fako, we talk with that supplier. J. Carl, he will talk with that supplier. Comrade Park Cantona will talk with that supplier. And a few other people then for the security team, they will talk with that supplier. The guy supply. But as usual, when somebody supply, when some kind of one enter a hand, it take a run. Now it will happen for we. But you know what? Now Fombat they blame and say I don't chop money. When some of that money, now even the finance secretary for the county, now he send the money. Now the finance secretary can't send the money. When they come for meeting, we present our problems. We present records, update people for a general meeting. No, not every single security meeting, a general meeting. But people in the way they take money, You give somebody 65,000. If they will give that money for these boys on the ground, $65,000 for their hands to chat. Hey, Pastor Commando, I don't know what a mistake, now over trust, or now when will you keep learning lessons every day? You know, sometimes when you don't be used to your woman, sometimes they talk on things. Sometimes you need to take it serious. I think that will happen with we. So in a nutshell, Ambazonians, sons and daughters, mommy and papa them, picking them for this great county, what they call them Fako, this federal capital, will be open to another door. We don't hold these segments 2 consecutive times. We don't present. We don't hear what we want to talk. I really expect for people to ask questions. But I thank God some people ask very pertinent questions. You, when you get a question, no one come in the public. Address them for Pastor Commando. Pastor Commando will call me. We'll talk. We'll pull you. We'll even have a meeting. We'll talk so that we will understand ourselves.
Okay.
But what to be the goal?
Okay, General. Some person don't just send some voice. He say they for home front, and he, I don't know another person. We don't try for call too. Make up play the voicemail here.
Bonds meant for Fako, and that is why Fako is down.
Good.
Yes. Good evening, Reverend. Good evening, Comrade Fombat. Good evening to every Amazonia. IG watchman, is call from the home front. I want to appreciate Una for this wonderful initiative for the program, because we don't expect make Fako speak out. All we don't at one point be very, very disgruntled with what will happen for Fako, the coldness of activities and all those things. And first of all, I want to confess to Comrade Fombat, one of those persons that though I've been silent in the revolution, working just on the ground, not even appearing on social media, but I've been following every activity on the ground and on the social media. And I want to confess, I'll never be happy with Comrade Fombat, because I want to talk, I think it was because of the wrong information we'll get about him. When you be ahead, the leader, and things are not working, and when you be the leader, all man know now you, even though the other leaders are the background, but you all man know him, and things are not working, they will always put the blame on you, and so we don't get the information. And I was personally not very comfortable with you, Comrade Fombat, and that made us to feel very, very discouraged. But because I believe in the struggle, and I believe in the interim government, I believe in Dr. Sako, I prefer not to ever make even one post against you and your activities. I prefer to be silent. Please, I'll be very happy say you don't come up today and you don't clarify a lot of things. From the things you have said, I have been clarified, and I'm very, very happy. I'm very, very happy. So it is good that we always come up like this and clarify a lot of things, because when you remain silent and the enemy speak, the voice of the enemy will go out there, and since there's no other voice to clarify you, it is the voice of the enemy. So that is important. But I have a few worries even at this point. I would like to tell you why we sometimes
the boys in Fako, they talk about different things. Why the interim government talk about different things. For example, last 20th May, last month, about the 2 days lockdown. The 2 days lockdown. The interim government again. Fako took their own. Why was it like that? Why was it like that? If you follow King, can you explain to us why are the boys not under the interim government anymore, or what can be the explanation to that? Then, secondly, what is at one point we're hearing only about the mountain lions when the struggle started. Then after we began hearing of Fako Action Force. Then recently we are hearing of mountain lions. So have they turned back to mountain lions, or there are two groups now existing in Fako? One is mountain lion and one is Fako Action Force. I would like me to clarify with. And what will be your dreams for Fako in the nearest future? Because we need to know, like you'll be saying it there, it is the Federal Capital Territory, and it's very, very important and strategic. Once things are fine in Boya, La Republique will tell the world that Ambazonia is fine, because things are fine in Boya, activities are normal in Boya, and so on and so forth. So once more, I want to tell you that from what you have said today, I am clarified about a lot of things I had heard, I had known about you. And because I'm one of those people who heard and thought that you also embezzled funds meant for Fako, and that is why Fako is down. But your explanations has given us reason to rethink and to see how we can really re-galvanize our support for Fako and the boys there. Thank you very much.
All right, over to you.
Yeah, thank you. Comrade, in short, I will clap for that comrade. I think he was really, really mature and composed. With this type of mindset and this type of personality, you can have a conversation for long. Because now you go have a conversation because you see somebody we want really understand. Maybe somebody will come in with hate. So, comrade, if you don't ever misunderstand or get any information on social media, this is me in person. Like I talk, I'm not being a great talker or a too fast talker. No. One thing I will learn in the days, now me I be on this platform where they call a calling squad. You know how many of those La Republic agents where I've run the column in those days. And they put their voice there. And time you never know the person. I remember I tell them, present them my face to sit now and I meet this. Put their voices out there on social media, and Bazunia, and they know where those people they stand. But when I be fully get involved in this defense issue, you know, that some area where if you know how to talk the palm bed, they go reduce you down. Because you get a lot to look at instead of talking. So, comrade, some pertinent issue the way you raise them, that you would already address them. We don't talk about the formation of the Fako Action Force. If you still listen again for one more time, because the way you ask them, it means the same way I explain again. Fako Action Force is an umbrella. Fako Action Force, it is like a house. And inside the house, we get different rooms for different picking the way for the house. That is not the duty the way Fako Action Force make up. You get them. And Fako Action Force come because we be one for safeguard the interests of the people. For make sure say may we not get this infight we don't the year left and right center. Because we already see this thing coming. Say these people know they come for good. And fortunately, it will be exposed within a twinkle of an eye. Mountain lions, them are the only force for Fako. Them are the only force. There are forces littered everywhere. You don't have a year of the Bui warriors. If you go inside Bui, there are other small groups of resistance, but all they are Bui warriors. Just like if you go inside any other area in Ambazonia, you will meet up this thing. But a county must get an umbrella name. That name na a name like will associate, but will not dissolve any fighting force for Fako. So mountain lions 1 a day, mountain lions 2 a day, you go up to and so on, right up to up this side, down this side, left, center. I know one for Nemo. But I saw the X would operate for Fako as it stand now. You don't hear about investment of honor. People that don't testify on how people, they don't give people plenty money, huge sums of money. And I tell you, in the days when we're operating in Fako, we will barely survive. We will always hit a rock. And any man we do of Fako County, in the days, he will tell you. We will work like a team. We draw strategies together. We go out there and implement those strategies together until somebody enter our middle. In one of our meetings, I will make them openly for that meeting. I told say I not go allow a woman for enter the middle between me and my brother. It divide us. Now my elite be tell me say my withdraw that statement. I hope see there now. You go see and see the statement where we talk. Now it happen now. So Ambazonian people, we don't know what you will talk, you will never talk. There's some of this, there's so many. From people the way they know, they even get facts. Facts the way you don't forget. If man remember again, enough it cover my head. Yeah. People the way they get facts. People they there for that county in the days, they know. So
who be that your brother way be say woman no fit divide una too. You know go agree.
If you been doing
okay. That time way I song but just come in, right? That's when you
yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, and I made a statement.
Yeah, you see, many people them where they there for home front and the one the way they listen for you now, you don't see how we if I'm for talk. And if I'm for talk for public. Especially when an accusation or something it don't be narrated in the public. We can't enter for inside house and fix them for inside house. Now only the people for inside house where they go fit understand and they go agree. But the narrative where don't come out for outside there. All man go look you like say, this thief man is he come again? But as you don't come talk, you don't hear these people who are calling here, most of them they are from home front. Where they don't already classify you. Say all money where did they contribute and give you the swindler and so on and so forth. But as they don't hear from you and they understand, they fit talk very clearly. Because that is why I will want for Beck, my very good friend, Mula, I will talk with you. If you will go agree, if you come for here, he come testify. Now, some other people in their way they talk say they don't send money too, but I don't tell them. Say maybe they just keep their receipts because God helping us. Like somebody don't say, somebody called me yesterday. No call. He right. No. The person called. Yeah, the person called. He called. I feel remember he called. He say, Pastor Commando, I be very ashamed of you. Say you be pastor. And you did cause division. Instead of bring these people then together, you did instead help for divide them. Now you get for bring them together. I tell and say, my brother, I don't fall case. You feel help me, teach me how to bring them together. when somebody wake up, he talk say no, he no agree President Sako, make he be president, make he come out, make they bring another person. Then you want to say make her bring these two people then together. How? So make agreement President Sako come out, make they bring another man test them. Because Ambassador don't be in a testing ground where they go to test any kind of person for see whether okay, the one they don't come out, say President Sako no they work. Which kind of work did they work now? You know, they don't prove for you say they do work. I say, when you should over down there when I just wake up, they talk. You say, God will call me, say, me, I go preach for white man them. I don't go for white man country. I don't enter for begin divide Ambazonia. I say, thank you very much, brother. I think say, God will call King David a man after a heart. But someday come, David connect some man, where they call and say Uriah. He send him for battlefront, they kill him. He go take a woman. Make him his own woman. But we don't play Connie, they kill that man. How many manage know? Now because God write them for inside Bible. And the very God, for inside the same book, it talks say David be a man after my heart. I say, my brother, all these things where you talk say, I don't come for unite, I know if you unite. How if you unite water and oil together? Because somebody tells you be Ambazonia. We agree, say be Ambazonia. But the action, the show say it no be Ambazonia. By action. Then you talk say me, pastor, me I can unite together. If Jesus he become, he no fit unite Satan together with the message for here for this ground. Then you want to make me for be more than Jesus. If Judas Iscariot will be one of the disciples, then he be managed for sell Jesus. You just say, we no get them for this one way would they try, where would they beg now God they help? So the man he drop his phone because he believes say me I get for bring peace. How do I bring peace where there is no justice? I know be one of that pastor the way that they try to bring peace with no justice. More put the balls together on the table and see who's away we feel unite. Now Ayabadis, we don't hear you but 30-something years ago. I'll quote them for you. 30-something years ago, we start for fight. Now he get all kind militia them, making sure we who's away in the fight. He don't go enter make the thing where they call and say unity warriors. For inside the word unity warriors, they find out all these real fighter where they fight the Kelebe, they kill them. Which side then they fight? But when you listen for his speech, you will talk saying Ambazonia. I say, my countryman, put yourself in my position. Because now you call me say, Pastor, I know say I be a servant of God. I be a man just like you. Yes, I just be a man like you. This Bible I read them, you feel read the same Bible. And then become whatever man of God you want to be. But me, I be a servant. And I get limits as any other person get limit. But the thing I say, as I see, as I hear, as I watch, now here the talk. I know if you can't talk something way I never hear. And something way I know if you prove them. All the stories, Fombat, you know, me, I don't talk with you. I will talk with you. You remember?
Yeah.
You remember I said I will talk with you?
Yeah. Yes. Yeah.
But you don't ever hear me mention your name for all my talking. I don't ever mention your name.
No.
Even Mola, me and you be the talk. I never ever mention your name. Because I like say, when person want to talk, make it come out by himself, talk him. Something the day way he be talk for me. Something the day way you be talk for me. I never ever share them with you. And you're on them, I never ever share them. You on them, I never ever share them with you. And that is how I want to know the fact that when you talk today, tomorrow you can't talk. We will know which way we'll talk. So we don't come to the end of the program. And I want to thank you, General Fombat. Say hello. Yeah, we have come to the end of the program. We want to still talk something, Reverend. Oh, Napa Muyuka, Napa Lyonga. Napa Lyonga. Okay, I'm just saying a Reverend way we don't first talk. Okay, Pa, we don't finish the program. You call in late now, but go ahead, talk.
For entering government, Madam, as on thief. For county, Madam, as on thief. For LGA, Madam, as on thief. For defense meeting, Madam, as on thief. Usana bring it. Usana bring Madam, take it for court. I said they take Chris Anu, the organizer of those Alibaba people, them. Take Madam Aston to court because she don't do wonderful. That's treason.
Okay, Pa.
That's my contribution.
Thank you. Thank you very much. Yeah, thank you very much, Pa. The call from home front and now a contribution that we don't hear a contribution. Now, when my trip for Boya become up, we no be there for put these people on the square because we be the learn. And then draft for 2020 come up, we be the still the learn. This 2021 way come, we don't learn. I mean, 2020 come up with the learn. 2021 we learn more. For this 2022, where it don't come so, if we fail again with all the people where they embezzle our money, that's why we talk say all when we don't send money for any chairman, we keep the receipts because a time go come where they could tell we true. If they actually be with we or they be with La Republique, they will tell we the truth. So one for Beck, Ambazon and them, me they continue for get ready. Not too long from now, we go come back on the air with General Fombat because the platform don't begin be late, and when I contribute so, we will like to contribute positively. We will leave all these people aside because we want just want to make it clear the air. I know if you clear the air, even though na some man way I don't say no one for mention anybody name, but you know if you clear air way nobody talk the truth. Because if you talk your truth, some people in the way you go must match their foot for your true way you talk. No matter how you try to cover them, you know, and then some other people in the when they talk something, it go worry you, say they don't talk them in the air, but your own way they don't blow them in the air. Where all man for home front they know so you be thief man. Now they don't come out for hear from you. Me that people then too can prove say truly they will give money for you. You know, so I want to talk say now the thing that way you don't clear the air and Ambazon and them, especially the people there for Fako County, they beg say me you come back with the spirit where we start them for 2017 when this thing just wake up. There you do them almost single-handedly before people they became jump in here. Me you come back with that spirit. So once they make you assure the Ambazonian people, then say, as you come out now, so you go strategize. Next time we will come for inside this kind of meeting, you go tell we say, truly speaking, you don't go back for that place we be there 2017. Over to you. Move run close. People they still try for call, but their calls they will not pick them again. One person don't send text message, voicemail, but just clear that one and we go because I get another meeting where I give at 10 right now. Over to you.
Yeah, thank you, Pastor Commando. Thank you, ABC team. Thank you, fellow Ambazonians, for home front and for diaspora. When they listen this program, they follow this program, and when they will still listen, for the one they not get time now. So, in short, if we want to start talk the history of Fako, the then Fako County, it be so long, but too much talking. I know she say it pay. We don't do a lot. We don't identify who they, who no they. So what thing we will get for do now for match fire. Now for match fire because we get now only one thing. As we always talk. Now the greater good, now the greater goal. Now the way to way all we desire. Now way to way all we the yearn for. So may we not dust gas go mash it. Now the draft this come for Fako. Now the only time this way when I fit come out there can support on a county. And the only time this when we fit come out there, it depends how many of we go come, how many of we go call X or Y, call one or two people bring up. How many of you we get ties for other counties and other LGAs will we bring people there inside? Now the number na it matter. I don't always be on this platform on TV every draft for solicit funds from una. Unfortunately, 2020 draft, every day I can't beg una respond positively. Say we will change the game on the ground. Unfortunately, some of una now on a day when don't hear lie say they don't give me draft money. Because sometimes we do it, president, they ask question. They say money for they give me $10,000 for 1st October. But as I see 1st October, now only those boys the way they draft money, no, they don't even see 50 for the draft money. Now them they do, now then they showcase Ambazonia. Now them they showcase Ambazonia. Sponsored by people the way they believe in what they go do. The people the way they get money for their pocket, huge sums. They say they get fighters. When I ask them, say who's on our own fighter, they will showcase Ambazonia for 1st October. The day for celebrate your independence. You know they nowhere. You be there for attack, you know be there for attack. When I don't hear say the wrong key how many kill. What they didn't have for side to no man know. So we don't identify these people. I go seek and beg for now again. Say when they go come for the Federal Capital Territory period for the award 22. When I come as usual. When I know they put the money, no they go for private account. This is a private account for LG and county for Fako. Even the error we will make our Fako, me identify the error because I don't kick against the error. Say no money, they need to put money for people that are private accounts. They say Fombat hit. They say Fombat bring a hit. They say Fombat no like this. Fombat no one progress. Fombat no one this. Today, what's our day? So we don't learn those mistakes. And we know we'll go again for those mistakes. Okay.
All right. Somebody was struggling to call. General, I don't send you somebody name and the question where you also ask them, you go fit talk for you directly. I don't send you the voicemail. You feel reply directly because the question where you don't ask them over and over and over. You don't answer them over and over and over, but to him, he never hear the answer. So you will answer you directly for the question where I don't send them for you for your voicemail. Now, another person is struggle for call, but we don't come to the end of the program for today. And I want to thank you once again for coming and see you next time when it be possible, say, make you join we for inside here. Hello, we don't close meeting, please. Hello?
Yes, now for this thing, okay, don't, now news, I take the number from news.
You are on ABC Amber TV.
Yeah, that's I think the news there today.
Yes, news never yet come. News go come.
Don't wait, I want to talk Sako, and I talk for Sako. They know there for America, they don't go Shidon for America. They don't Shidon for America, people that are there for back for Cameroon, they die. They go